Hey guys, 64 Studios 101.
Goofin12 here, with another Chef Clown commentary.
This one is the longest episode so far.
Too long, really, but we couldn't cut anything out.
Like over 16 minutes.
Man, if this is ever shot on TV, that's gonna be a bit awkward for the...
Yeah. Chef Clownman and the Cola Factory.
Yeah, it's like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory parody. It's like when you do an animated cartoon, you have to do an homage to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It's what you do. If you want to save however many on car insurance, it's what you do. And if you want to watch good videos, you watch 64 Studios 101. It's what you do. So anyway...
They're not sponsoring us, we're just friends. Alright. So, let's begin. Now, coincidentally, a few months after this, we were actually in a version of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah,
Charlie
and
the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, we were in the musical version, which is...
He played Grandpa Joe, I played Mr.
Yeah, I was returning for the role, by the way, because I was returning to the role, by the way, because I played Grandpa Joe in a non-musical version of it back in, 8th grade, so... yeah, anyway, so...
That's based on the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory logo, the title card. Now, I feel like I always have loved this movie in kindergarten.
It's like
the ending made me cry because I didn't want Willy Wonka to stop making chocolate.
It's one of my go-to childhood movies,
so
we had to make an episode based on it.
Just if I want to feel good, this is the movie.
So we had to do an episode that was based on it. We just had to.
Sometimes actually a bit sad with nostalgia too.
I know.
But this is what we grew up on, kind of.
So it starts out in epic manner with a rerun of the origin of Captain Cola and the Soda Squad about to start. Have you ever wondered how it's created? Probably not, but you're gonna get to see anyway. So
this is
shockingly enough, spoilers. It involves Dr. Cola and bad animation.
Wow, really?
Yeah. So
Captain Cola, weird. I love.
Of course, he drinks some Diet Dr. Cola, and he talks about how great it is that he gets superpowers. That's literally the origin, and then he needs to get a Soda Squad as well. Oh yeah, I was really going to have him float around like that the whole time. But one, it looks bad, and two, it was tedious to animate.
Yeah.
I mean, to edit rather. Tedious to edit. So I decided to make him standing here, and it looks bad, but less painful on the eyes, and you want it to look bad. Like that's part of the idea. It was the other was just sort of not nice, bad, uncomfortable to look at, bad, and yeah. So he pours cola on a bunch of random people. Don't try it at home, kids. Anyway, he pours cola on a bunch of people. Yeah. Anyway, he pours cola on people, and that gives them superpowers. And notice all the ads for Diet Dr. Cola throughout these places.
There's just cola at the arcade, and there's cola.
And there are signs that say Diet Dr. Cola in some places because you wouldn't think to buy Diet Dr. Cola unless. Okay, and notice that last one there's a freeze frame in the bad place purposely. Well, not purposely, but okay. And this animation is almost too good for this animation that's about to happen. It's almost gonna be. It's like there's a lot of coloring errors purposefully, but it's almost too good for Captain Cola. It's like a big budget sequence.
Yeah. Only budget sequence.
Yeah. But then there's the disclaimer pointing out that you're probably not going to get superpowers from drinking a lot of Diet Dr. Cola.
This episode has been around.
It's sort of a parody of medicine commercials, where it's always like anyway.
There's
I love the animation when those signs come up. Notice the hat looks slightly different from how it does in the episode. Like it says Diet Dr. Cola below the picture of his face instead of next to it. Oh, I love that animation.
Yeah. Obviously, Dr. Cola is our version of Willy Wonka, kind of. But he's a greedy idiot.
He's awful. So basically, the Johnny Depp version of Willy Wonka. Anyway, so I forget, did we come up with this episode a long time ago? Yeah, I thought so.
It's purposefully actually the mid-season finale.
Yeah, we always
I like doing something epic for the mid-season finale and the season finale in some ways, but not it doesn't have to be viewed.
Yeah, first we had a bunch of parodies of stuff like Harry Potter, The Lord of the Rings. Actually, we might eventually do one Harry Potter one that's better than our original, but this is one of the few parody things that actually isn't terrible, so we decided to make an episode of it.
Obviously, the script was written much later.
Yeah, of course. If we wrote it back then, it probably would have been pretty bad.
But, of course, Clownman completely falls for the whole advertising.
Yeah, I love it. I like it. We just see that on TV. Okay, I better get this. Apparently everyone else is that gullible, too. Even Oscar, somehow.
Even Dr. Daddy.
Yeah.
Even Chef Meet and Greet.
Yeah.
Josh Johnson.
Josh Johnson.
Look at that background. This is like when Charlie goes by the factory and we're talking about the original Gene Wilder movie.
Yeah, but that's a really nice background, isn't it? When you see that whole cola factory.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite backgrounds, at least in the episode.
I like the animation when he throws the cola onto the ground. Somehow it all stays in a big stack. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just occurred to me how little that makes sense. But cartoons don't have to make sense.
That's what I like about stuff like
exactly.
this.
And there's a ton of reused animation in the sequence. Unsurprising. Well, no, it's not all reused. There's a lot of stuff where I use the same footage over and over again, but it works.
Just drinking.
Yeah. Just drinking a lot of cola. And he happens to find a cola coin in every single can.
Yeah.
One thing that's a bit distracting. I feel like when it's kind of noticeable how the same footage of Johnson talking is but it's fine.
It's fine.
And of course Johnson's ring doesn't have any cola coin, but all of them.
Yeah, we knew that going into it. We knew that he would have to find all 5
Yeah,
coins.
yeah.
But also,
then we figured out. Wait a minute, Clown would want to give them to other people, so we need to write away so that he doesn't still have all 5 cola coins. So he trips on Johnson's hat, and Johnson only saves one.
Yeah, it's tragic, but it's cool.
I also noticed how the cereal the box is cola. Oh,
Grumman doesn't seem that bothered on.
Yeah, I know. He just wants to meet his idol, Dr. Cola.
What a horrible idol.
I know, he's a terrible person, as you'll see soon. That crying has only 2 frames. It should have been 3 frames, but
It's okay though.
Yeah.
This took quite a long time to edit because it was just so long.
I know, yeah, it's crazy.
I kind of created a few recurring themes for the episode to be like recurring themes in the movie. Well, most of them weren't created for the episode.
I noticed that they're at the gate, just like in the original. Wonka's it's factory's gated, but then here, who knows why it opens? It's pretty bad security-wise that it would just open like that.
Especially considering the truth behind the tour, which you're about to find out.
But I like the animation of the gate, though. I think it looks pretty good.
I think we did.
And also, there are lines like Cola Man can and stuff like that. It's a nice Willy Wonka.
But I still think we did good enough. It's not too much like it.
Yeah, a really silly little error is the nails on the pictures of Dr. Cola are gone.
There's Dr. Cola.
Yeah.
His first appearance, I thought it would be funny if he's just waking up or whatever. And
yeah.
That's his first appearance.
Yeah. It's so surprising. Wasn't it an old Simpsons comic that was a parody where they go to Krusty the Clown's place and isn't he all angry when he goes out? It's kind of like that, I guess.
But it's supposed to be the iconic scene where Gene Wilder first comes out of the doors.
Yeah, exactly.
They're just getting mad.
Yeah, he's angry. So it turned out it's a pretty badly done advertising point, because if you really wanted a good advertising point, you wouldn't put any cola coins in. So then people would keep on buying cola over and over again, and they wouldn't get anything, and they keep on buying it, and it could potentially go on forever. But I guess he's not a very good businessman.
What a design. We both should work together to come up with that.
Yeah.
I did a prototype. And then
he did the sort of rough idea for his design, and I kind of gave it. I kind of refined it.
Now,
I love the animation of the doors.
Bike episodes such as nice ornate background.
Yeah, I love it. I keep saying that. I sound like a broken record.
Clown Man, or Daddy's Experiments, and I think a couple others actually. I tried doing a newspaper comic format of this.
Oh yeah.
Where some ideas were actually taken.
Yeah,
we'll get into that a bit more later, I think.
But it was. Yeah, I don't even remember that one that well.
I still have it around.
Yeah, but what? I'm trying to think. Were there any really major differences?
There's more stuff in this.
Oh yeah.
Some things aren't.
Yeah, that one last week. Yeah, the newspaper version is way shorter.
Yeah, Monroe was just coming drinking a bunch of cola cans.
Yeah. No offense or anything, I think the ones here are better.
The episode is always better. That was before Chef Clownman, you're hired in the newspapers.
Yeah, so. I think we had already discussed it in some previous episodes, not in a while, so you'll be forgiven for having forgotten. I love how Dr. Cola. I wanted Dr. Cola to have this Wonka-esque charm, which so I needed to give him some mannerisms.
Yeah. Now the Buy a Diet Dr. Cola with is kind of an obvious reference.
Yeah. I love that. These rooms are all brightly colored, almost like a Wonka type thing, but
I like how a lot of them aren't actually Wonka rooms.
Exactly.
It wouldn't be as funny if this was the bubblegum room. There's a vending room technically where they have bubblegum.
Right. I feel like when I originally imagined it basically being parodies of each individual room.
Yeah.
And here we do some references, but
yeah, we do some references, which we'll point out. But
yeah, but it's not like every single thing. It's just Willy Wonka, which I think is important, because if we did it like that, it would basically just be a retelling of the story, but with different characters. It wouldn't really be a parody or a homage.
Yeah, I thought it was important, to have this be something that would work, if you hadn't seen Willy Wonka.
Yeah, exactly. I love Dr. Cola's character. Like, I love how he refers to them as underpaid workers and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, here's one of the references. He refers to Cola Vision, like Wonka Vision, except here it's this TV channel that shows programming really dedicated exclusively to Diet Dr. Cola.
Yep.
I guess it's sort of a parody of all those pointless cable channels.
Yeah.
I love the design. I know it really sounds like a broken record in this episode because I love practically every single background I drew for it. But anyway, I love how all the TVs look kind of crazy looking.
Yeah. Certainly, I'd say some of the stuff is probably slightly Willy Wonka.
Exactly.
Oh, they're in front of a green screen.
He's wearing a green dress.
Though.
I guess they're not very smart here.
Probably not.
Okay, notice, these are the same actors who appeared in Jonathan's job interview in that soap opera. That's yeah.
Go back and watch the soap opera scene in Jonathan's job interview. You won't be disappointed. I love how the TVs are just in the background.
I know.
I like the really long one in the left corner.
Yeah, and I love the purple. I love the purple one too, with those. Security. I don't know how to describe it, but
My security
guards won't take their kind of cartoonish looking though.
Yeah. And the oval one, yeah. And then Chris Clownman goes, he's like, no, get him off! Until Clownman starts talking about how great Diet Dr. Cola is, in which case, of course, Dr. Cola wants him to stay on. I can't even imagine what his show is like.
I like the details, like with multiple cameras, so you get different angles and
exactly.
stuff.
So, I like this. Okay, I know it's another background. This is one of the more Wonka-esque of all the backgrounds, I think.
This took so long to edit.
Oh, yeah, it was really tedious.
And notice how even though it's called Diet Dr. Cola, there's sugar that they
use.
So, they're talking about all the flavors of Diet Dr. Cola.
Yeah. I love that.
Formula
I love how it goes on a bit too long and purposely.
Yeah, it's quite a fun scene, and that was so tedious to edit because the stuff that's going into the what are they called? The pots.
Yeah,
are like cauldrons, whatever. Are much it's a different frame rate than
there's different frame rates when they talk. So so it makes it really complicated, and it was really tedious to film too. But there, I purposely zoomed in so you don't see the stuff moving, so it was easier to edit.
This is one of the reasons it took so
long. It's sort of a similar animation to in the Clown Worshippers, when the leader guy turns his head and Dr. Cola turns his head too, and I think it looks really nice too. Okay, and this is nice animation.
Dr. Cola is one of the major characters who I play.
I love this guy. He seems so nice.
Yeah, he's
just making Diet Dr. Cola. He truly seems to somehow he loves his job.
He's a chef.
Yeah.
Notice how his hat is like a chef meat and greet style hat.
But red.
Okay, this is another reference.
Yeah, this is probably the most blatant reference in the whole thing.
That's
they go into the cola room instead of the chocolate room.
Yeah, where there's all sorts of cola, and it's a nice nature.
And also Yellow Brick Road, which it's like the Wizard of Oz.
And
the Cola River. And now, anyone who's even heard of Willy Wonka probably knows there's a reference to chocolate over there.
And I think he talks about his cola being it should be untouched by human
hands. Yeah, just like Gene Wilder does in the movie. Yeah. He might be from the book too. I don't remember. I haven't read that book since 4th grade.
Me neither. But I like how he does get a straw.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, and I like how he when Jonathan meets the Meat Rangers, he's like, wait, really? But then he decides, wait a minute, this is the one where the original producer is present.
Yeah, it's like fans of television who prefer
exactly. I've in the past been guilty of being like that, but I don't.
We all have.
Yeah. If you're watching, let's say, if you're subscribed to our channel, you've probably had your periods like that. So anyway, Clownman falls into the river just like Augustus Gloop does, except instead of being soaked up by a pipe, he drinks the whole river. Like, as I mentioned last commentary, he must have a really fast metabolism. He drinks a whole river of cola, and look, he's totally healthy. He isn't fat at all. How many millions of calories is that?
This is just about the scene where this is taken from the original newspaper comic where Dr. Cole's like, I'm gonna sue you if you don't pay for all the cola you drink.
Mm-hmm.
That was taken from the original, though. It was written better here.
Yeah, I agree. It's similar, but it's basically the same idea where he gets $1 too little, and
though, and I think I added that Dr. Cole kind of just keeps increasing the amount.
Yeah, we added that here, which makes it a lot better.
Yeah. It makes him much more unlikable and much more in the wrong.
Yeah, I love it. He's so unlikable because he's so unlikable.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't understand it, but somehow you just love how awful he is.
Yeah. I love playing him. I play him sort of like how I imagine like I might play some sort of small time crook,
Yeah.
some little thief.
Yeah.
What kind of a high pitched voice
Get out of the country if I let
and a sort of slimy laugh.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love. I know you mentioned it, but I love him moving around so much. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, come to think of it, Dr. Cola shares a few things with a certain current president of the United States.
Oh, and his gold phone.
Yeah, I like how it's a flip phone, but it's colored gold.
Yeah.
Because that's how it works in the cloud, man.
He's better than a certain president of the United
Yeah,
States.
true.
But
Anyway.
yeah.
Well, I just paid you back for the cola. You can't sue him.
So yeah, of course, but then Jonathan calls him out in his awful ways, and he doesn't, like, learn his lesson or anything, but he's like, okay, I'd get sued then, so...
Yeah, because he has had small appearances and he will appear in later episodes. I
Yeah.
kind of feel like we can't just make him suddenly learn his lesson.
Exactly,
That's
sort
his
of
whole character.
his character, like, he's really greedy, that's who he is.
He's kind of a bit based on Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, but it's like we give a different take on it, because he's like this greedy, because he's like this millionaire type guy, like,
Yeah.
Of course.
And, here's another Willy Wonka reference.
yeah, the
Great
Great
Cola
Cola
Hot
Hot Air Balloon instead of the
Great
Great
glass
Glass
elevator.
I don't know why he's at... Oh, wait, right, he has this hot air balloon to get advertised for Night Cola.
Yeah,
That's
forever.
why-
He hasn't used it yet. Of course, he makes him pay to go on it.
Of course. Of course, Jonathan doesn't do it because he knows Clown Man insists on going along.
Yeah,
Alright then, let's fly.
good old Johnson. He's long suffering.
I can never decide if I like
I like
animation
it.
or not.
I think it's a nice ending. I'm quite proud of the version of the music I did, which
Yeah.
is a reprise
And
of
another-
the earlier stuff.
Yeah, another little reference is how Clown is like, I can see the town cafe from here, because Charlie Cruz
Yeah.
is like, I can see my home from here, or
And
whatever.
then, Dr. Cola is like, "Do you like my factory, Chef Clown?"
Yeah.
And Willy Wonka says that, and then he mentions that Charlie, spoilers for no movie, can
Yeah.
/Book can basically own the factory if he
Yeah,
wants to.
only here he's just like, good, we'll continue making Dr. Cola.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Originally, I wanted to have it be like months before we actually wrote the script. I wanted it to be like he.
Because it's great animation, I
Yeah, I
love
love
it.
how they leave, and then like in the original movie,
Yeah, exactly.
the
And like,
the
yeah,
sky.
exactly. But anyway, what you're saying is,
Like in Superhero Clown, it's not the regular credits background.
Yeah.
But what was I saying?
like in the original version, you wanted the ending to be.
Yeah, with where he says, "Do you like my factory? Well, you can have it." And Clown would be like, "Really?" And he would be like, "Nah, just kidding."
Yeah,
Well,
like
that
it
was
would-
stupid.
Yeah, that was just in the case of like, oh look everyone, we're making Willy Wonka reference. Isn't that so hilarious? It's better.
Yeah, it really is. I really hope we didn't overdo the references. I don't think
we did either. But if we did, we apologize.
Still, even watching it now, I don't know what we would have cut.
Exactly.
It's probably gonna
Way
be
too
our
long.
longest
We couldn't have
commentary.
really cut. There isn't anything like it's sort of like everything in the episode needs it.
Yeah,
Like if we took away one of the scenes, and the flow wouldn't be right. It's just the right amount of like rooms in the factory.
yeah, and it's just about enough suspense to when they first get to the factory. Also,
Exactly.
so I hope you enjoyed that episode. I certainly do. Dr. Cole is one of my favorite characters.
Same.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Goodbye.